guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Ari, and before we get into this video, make sure you give this video a like, comment, and subscribe. Also follow me on Instagram if you have not, and stay till the end because I will be doing a 5K giveaway. I'm so thankful for every single person who supports me and just watches my content and supports and encourages me to be who I am authentically. So make sure you stay tuned to the end, and I will be doing the requirements and stuff like that. I really just wanted to make like a small video of why I am deciding to give my life to Christ. As you may know me, I am the Home Depot girl, and while going viral for being the Home Depot girl, I also was posting about my faith, which drew me a large audience, and I am so grateful for every single person who supports me, tells me kind things, and just really wishes me the best on my journey in life. A lot of people might think I'm baptized. I am not. I'm actually in the process of trying to get baptized. I just actually requested it because I was really in a battle for the past few months on wanting to get baptized because there was just things about myself I wanted to fix before I made that commitment, because giving your life to Christ is a lifestyle. It's not just something you do. It's actually something you have to follow, and I didn't want to just give my life to Christ before I got myself together. So yeah, now I feel like I'm in a good space to go ahead and make that commitment, and I just wanted to make a video of why I am giving my life to Christ. So a lot of people might think that, oh, you have it so good, you know, you seem like you have money, you seem like you have a perfect life, you seem all like, no, absolutely not. Everything that I have around me, from the materialistic things to my support system to my family and everything like that, has been earned and only given to me by God. And I have been through a lot in my life, a lot. So I'm just gonna start with one event in my life that has really just shook it. I'm going to start with the one event in my life that has just shooken me to the core and really changed my life forever. I keep messing up talking. I don't know why. As soon as I started recording this video, like, I just can't talk. So the one event in my life that has really just changed my life forever is December of 2019. I got a phone call that my mother was stabbed to death and killed in a hotel room by the guy she was talking to. And that news forever broke my heart and changed who I was as a person and how I viewed life, because I was very careless with life before then. I was in high school. I was a senior in high school, and I found out that my mother had been murdered. And my view on life had changed a lot when I found those things out about her. And I was just very careless before when it came to life. I just really didn't care, and I was dealing with a really toxic person at that time that I was in a relationship with in high school, and that really just took a toll on my mental health, and I just felt really lost. And then after I found out about my mom, because she died right after my favorite aunt passed away, which was my only aunt really, I just really hit a deep end. So my senior year of high school, I was going to be going to UNT originally, and then I got accepted to LSU, and I was really torn between those two schools. But when my mom passed away, I was battling so hard with wanting to actually go to college because my mental health was just so bad. So when I found out my mom passed away, I just instantly went in shutdown mode. Like, my dad will tell you, like, I had to literally force myself out of bed because I couldn't believe that the person who birthed me was no longer here, and it wasn't because of something natural, it was because of something evil. And that just really changed my life forever. When I graduated, which was actually on her birthday, ironically, I got broken up with the day before by the person I was dealing with. And at the time, I just couldn't understand how somebody could be so evil to do something like that to me. But it made me stronger. And my mom passing away when I was like so much older and, you know, able to know what was going on fully was not by, you know, mistake. Like, God doesn't do anything for no reason. Like, you know, I'm not saying God is the reason my mom passed away, but, you know, he knew everything that was going to happen before it did, and he knew how it would affect my life and what it would do for me. So my mom passing away really just formed me into believing in him more. And a lot of the times when people are faced with death, they stray from God. Me, I grew closer to God. You know, when it first happened, I'm human. I cried, I felt anger, I felt emotions, and I didn't know what to believe in those times. And that's just me that's just me being very vulnerable about myself. Like, I didn't know what to believe in those times when my mom passed away. Like, I just felt anger because I couldn't do anything, and I felt so much regret in my life because I didn't reach back out to her when she reached out to me last. But the last thing my mom ever said to me was a text message saying she loved me. So I'll never question if she loved me because I know she did. So yeah. So that goes into when I got to college. When I got to college, I was so very lonely, and I was dealing with, you know, problems with my relationship because I was still dealing with this person because I felt like that was the only person I had, and I didn't realize my worth, and I just kept dealing with this person, and it was just terrible. And I finally was free from that because I was just dealing with so much abuse mentally, verbally, and I just finally got away from that, and I was so blessed and grateful for that situation to be over with. And then I dealt with another relationship that seemed cool, but it just wasn't. And bad outcomes happened from that too. And I just felt really alone. I'm not gonna lie. And then I ended up getting into last year when I got to school, and my mental health was at a total brink. I was feeling very suicidal, very depressed, and I really wasn't telling anybody about this at all. I was by myself, and I didn't have any friends. I didn't have a boyfriend. I didn't have anything. I just had myself, and I was feeling very suicidal. And I really, some days, didn't know how I was gonna get out of bed. I didn't know how I was gonna get out of bed. I didn't know if I was even gonna live to see the end of the week. And it was so hard faking being okay when I would like go home to see my family and stuff like that because I just really didn't want to be here. And I just couldn't understand like how so many bad things could happen to one person. And I just didn't understand that that was God pretty much saying like, Ariana, I'm doing these things to you to test your faith, to test your strength, to see if you'll come through the way I know you are. And, you know, God does give us our own choice to come to him. That's just the truth. God does give us a choice to come to him. And in those moments, I had to learn to lean on him. So then after that relationship, I ended up getting in one more relationship with this guy. He hurt me really bad, y'all. But the hurt that he did to me brought me to God fully. So let me say how. So when we broke up, I was super depressed. I wasn't talking to anybody. I just was working to keep my mind distracted. But when he broke up with me, instead of me moping like I usually would do in breakups, I started going to church. I built my relationship with God. I really let myself heal and feel the emotions that I was holding in since I was a kid with CPS and, you know, all the other things I was going through that I'm just not comfortable with talking about on camera. But I let myself grieve, and I feel like I never let myself do that. I was just on go because I was trying to get to school. I was just trying to, you know, get myself out of where I was, like just away from my old town. I let myself grieve, and I let myself heal and feel things, and it felt great to be able to sit there and say like, okay, you know what, I'm going to let God handle this instead of myself, because, you know, I've had it hard my whole life. Like, I've just seen a lot of things and had to grow up super fast. Like, I was taking care of my siblings with my dad when I was 12 years old, 11 years old. Like, I was literally being almost an adult when I was a child. So I grew up so fast. I knew things before I was supposed to. I didn't get to have sleepovers. I didn't get to do things that other kids did because, one, I was trying to do great in school, also help my dad, and just excel because I wanted to make my dad proud. And, you know, I really was having an identity crisis. So then this year is actually the year that, like, I just hit my final bad moment in life. And I just, since I've really just dedicated my life and my heart to Jesus, I have not felt any waves of being suicidal or just extremely depressed. Like, I have my moments where I'm sad and stuff. Of course, I'm human, but I just had enough. Like, y'all, I had enough. I literally stood up. I was like, I'm gonna love myself and I'm gonna get myself to God. And that was one of the best choices I could have made for myself, because I started to take myself on dates. I started to love myself. I started to figure out what I like. And that's when I started to realize I love making content. Like, I love broadcasting and recording my life. That's what I love to do. I love to inspire people. I love to be a voice for people. And it was just a beautiful thing to see how God could unfold such a dark mess at one point. Like, me feeling suicidal to me attempting to kill myself. Like, I tried to kill myself before, and literally not knowing how I was going to wake up the next day, and, you know, just having it kind of rough as a kid, even though my dad was doing his absolute best to take care of us. It was just really hard. And I just stopped making excuses for myself. And when I stopped making excuses for myself, I realized that I was ready, because I was kind of running from it. Like, I've always just been a believer in Christ, but when you are by yourself and you have nobody, you realize how important God in your life is. And it was like, you know what, I'm ready to give my life to Jesus. Like, I was telling my boyfriend, I was like, you know, I wasn't ready when he got baptized to go get baptized myself, which was a few months ago, but over the past few months, I've really just worked hard to stop doing certain things and forgive myself for things that I was doing wrong, and let go of unnecessary anger and grief and pain. And once I released all those things, because it's nobody's fault why, you know, the world has the world, that's when I was like, you know, it's time for me to give my life to Jesus. So with that being said, I have decided that I want to get baptized in the next month or so, and just fully make that commitment for myself. And I will be documenting it for you guys, because I want y'all to be a part of that. That's just something big for me. And yeah, that's why I've really given my life to Jesus, because just seeing how my life has evolved, like, y'all, I've had it bad, and I'm just not going to sit here and make an hour-long video of why I am who I am now, like, detail for detail for detail, because one, I don't find that appropriate, like, for the individuals that were involved in that stuff, because, you know, I do have compassion for the people who have made mistakes in my life, like family members and stuff like that. Like, I will never come on here and bash them or, you know, decredit them, because everybody tries their best. And I've realized that as I'm getting older, everybody is trying their best. Everybody is trying to do better. Everybody is trying to just make it through the day. So yeah, just some key moments in my life were just, I was loving too hard, and my mom passing away, and then, you know, I felt like I made the wrong decision coming to U of H for a long time. That took a mental toll on me, and then me not doing my best in my classes because of my mental health being bad. That stuff took a toll on me too. I started feeling suicidal about it, and I just had to forgive myself for it, you know. So yeah, hope that kind of helps you understand who I am a little bit more, and why I'm trying to be the best person I can be. And I also am just super excited to keep sharing the love of Jesus with you guys, and keep talking about God and just spreading light on him, because the world needs it. The world needs love. The world needs God. And I just pray for everybody that's watching this, and I pray that you know, find God if you haven't, or you're inspired to, you know, give your life to Christ the way I am about to. Yes, so on to the happy part of this video. I am going to be doing a 5K giveaway. I'm 15 subs from this at the moment. Men and women can win. So the requirements are, you have to be subscribed to my channel, follow my Instagram at ArieJosephine. In the comments, just leave your favorite color, and randomly choosing somebody. I'll probably be doing a gift card, I don't know what a gift card for what yet, because I want to see who wins. I don't know, if it's a boy, then I'll do something that a man will like. If it's a girl, I'll do something a girl like. It should be announced in the next 2 weeks, so just make sure you leave your favorite color below, and I will be picking somebody to win. Thank you guys so much for loving me, supporting me, motivating me, encouraging me, and just, you know, being yourselves, and just tuning in to my content, because you don't have to. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you comment and like this video, and yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.